How to stay calm and focused. Let me tell you a quick story. One of my greatest fears was spiders. I remember if I saw a spider in my house, I used to jump out of the way and scream. I used to be terrified. And I used to imagine like the spider crawling on me, and I used to go like all itchy and think it was on me. And I wanted to just get outside the room. I wanted to overcome the fear and not be scared of spiders anymore. And that's when a company came into Excel Martial Arts for our Excel Fun Day, and they brought different animals, including snakes and spiders. They had a huge tarantula. Now this was my opportunity to face my fear. Many of my students were there, and they asked me if I would hold the tarantula. And that's where I act as if I weren't scared, and I said, yeah, I'll give it a go. But then I started to overthink it. I thought, what would it feel like on my arm? What if I drop it? What if I just scream and let it go? All of these questions came up in my head, and then I started to panic. And then he passed me the tarantula. He put it on my arm. I stayed still. I relaxed my face, and I just took some deep breaths. I was surprised at how light it were and how slowly it moved. I actually realized it weren't even that scary, and I began to smile. I felt really proud of myself. I realized that facing my fears, it didn't have to be that scary after all. I just needed to take some deep breaths, relax, and just talk positively to myself. A lot of our fears are just in our own head, and we have to learn to control our body and our mind to overcome them. Here's 3 things that I use to help me overcome my fear of spiders, and what you can use to overcome your fears or any other negative emotions such as anger and frustration. Number 1, stop and be still. Number 2, have a calm face and just relax your body. Number 3, take deep breaths and say positive things to yourself in your head. Now do it with me. Stop and be still. Relax and have a calm face. Relax your body. And put your hands on your belly and take some deep breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. You will begin to feel relaxed and feel much more in control to face your fears. So this is your challenge. This week I want you to practice being calm and focused. Now this might be when you feel one of the negative emotions such as frustration, anger or upset, or it could be when you feel that fear and you want to do it anyway. So practice using these 3 techniques to help you stay in control of your emotions and face your fears.